Alright, horror fans, roll up. Today in the ring we have Freddy and Jason. Let's get ready to rumble! Freddy vs. Jason, directed by Ronnie Yu, and is of course the greatest monster movie clash of all time. The two most iconic figures in horror, Freddy and Jason, finally basically kill each other in the showdown fans have been waiting for years. We finally got it in 2003. So Freddy vs. Jason tells the story of Freddy Krueger beginning to lose his powers as nobody gives a shit about him anymore, so he enlists the help of his brother Jason from Friday the 13th to help him regain his power. But when Jason kills Freddy's intended victims, Freddy ain't taking that shit. He gets pissed, and so they clash, they kill each other, and it's epic. So Freddy vs. Jason, how is the ultimate collaboration of two legendary antagonists of horror, Freddy being of Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason of being Friday the 13th? Well, it's alright, decent, it's okay, but yeah, most of the movie is pretty dull. It's not as good as it could have been, but it's also not as bad as it could have been. But the thing that really brought this movie down was the fact that there's so little of Freddy and Jason fighting in it. In a movie titled Freddy vs. Jason, they only fight like maybe twice or 3 times in the entire movie. The rest, they are reduced to supporting characters, whereas the main cast are actually a group of teenagers, a group of college kids. How cliched and uninspired is that? How disappointing. And the kids, well, the main girl, she's alright, she's the most interesting, as she has the most in connection with Freddy. But all the other teenagers, they are just boring. They are just dull as hell. You really don't want to see this much of them in the film. Like the cool girl, she's kind of annoying and she does some stupid things. It's obvious she's going to be the ones that the writers are going to kill off. And throughout most of the movie, it's just boring teenage scenes of them trying to solve the mystery of Freddy and Jason. At least they connect it to the Freddy and Jason fight, but they do it in such a uninteresting way. A nostalgia critic recently reviewed this movie and he said, do we need to spend this much time with the kids? Why are they the main foe? Because, and I completely agree, if you have to have the kids in this movie, have them as supporting cast. We just want to see Freddy and Jason beat the shit out of each other. However, the one thing I can give this movie it got Freddy and Jason and their battle perfectly. You'll have a blast watching the few fight scenes between Freddy and Jason. What can I say about Freddy Krueger? He is awesome. He's the greatest villain in all of horror. He in Nightmare on Elm Street, he legitimately has terrified audiences for over 30 years. He murders you in your sleep, and he plays with you before he does it. I wouldn't go anywhere near him. It will make you afraid to go to sleep. And the opening is actually great by showing Freddy's origin story very quickly. It doesn't drag that out because we already know his origin story. He was a paedophile, and the parents of those kids that he raped burned him after he's cleared of charges, and ever since then he's just walked the earth killing people in their dreams, getting revenge, and now he's lost his mojo because nobody's afraid of him anymore. He has to enlist the help of Jason from Friday the 13th, who was resurrected by Freddy Krueger to be immortal. And Jason is freaking badass as well with his hockey mask. He shows no emotion, no remorse whatsoever, and his big freaking machete, which he goes around just slicing people up. And they don't just fight for no reason. They actually have a motivation for fighting. They want to really be better than each other. when Jason betrays Freddy's trust, Freddy understandably does get pissed, and when they do fight, it is awesome. The 3 fight scenes between Freddy and Jason are the best moments in the movie. So Freddy fans, get out your claws. Jason fans, get out your machete, because their fights are epic. So whose side are you on, Freddy or Jason? Please let me know in the comments. These are some of the most creative fights between 2 monsters I have ever seen. How Freddy just uses his claws to just throw Jason around, using shells as torpedoes and just stabbing Jason in the eyes, throwing everything got at Jason, but Jason's invincible. He cannot die. It's absolutely brutal, and when he kicks Jason in the crotch, but Jason's crotch is so hard, and he just throws Freddy against the wall and crashes Freddy through windows. Oh, holy fucking shit, this is awesome. And then they just cut back to the kids in the middle of their fight. And I'm like, what the hell? Can we please just go back to the fight? That's all we paid to see. And the climax of this movie is pretty sweet when our main girl is trying to just survive from Freddy and Jason's final battle, and she just grabs Jason's machete, and she's like, welcome to my world, bitch, and she just slices Freddy's head off. Well, it was such a gory decapitation. Yeah, the gore in this movie is completely satisfying for fans of gore. And the final shot when Jason just walks out of the lake, because of course he's immortal and he's carrying Freddy's head, and Freddy just winks at the camera, proving he's also immortal, and you leap up and cheer. So Freddy vs. Jason is a mixed bag. It is a minor disappointment. It could have been better. It really didn't need so much of the kids, which created pacing issues and interrupted the main conflict between Freddy and Jason. Freddy and Jason should have been the main characters. The kids should have been supporting cast of the movie. Should have mainly been focused on the battles between Freddy and Jason. I give Freddy vs. Jason 3 stars out of 5. Be that as it may, guys, Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th are better movies. Which one of them would you like me to review? Let me know in the comments. Well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. What do you think of Freddy vs. Jason? Please comment, let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow me on Twitter and on Google+, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.